What's up? Welcome to another video. Today we are out and about. It is beautiful outside and we're going to talk about the 8 rules your kids must know before they start skateboarding. Now I want to say right off the bat that skateboarding, along with a lot of other things, don't actually require rules to do it at all. But these are things that will help you be safe, grow in the sport, network within the sport, and just learn how to become a better skateboarder faster. Number 1, I would 100% recommend wearing a helmet right off the bat, especially if you have no experience in any other kind of activity or sport with learning how to fall. What you want to do when falling is to land on the meatiest parts of your body. Land on this part of your arm, land on your thighs, your butt. Try to avoid the pinpoints, your elbows, your knees, and most definitely your dome sauce piece. Now as you go along, you can remove your helmet if you would like once you figure out how to fall better, but there's always the chance of falling and hitting your head, and hitting your head is the most dangerous part of your body to hit. Number 2 is it takes everybody a long time to learn tricks. I've seen a lot of people get into skateboarding and immediately be demotivated and bummed that they can't learn tricks really quickly, but it takes everyone. It took me a year to learn how to kickflip. I go to skate parks nowadays and I see a kid who learns how to kickflip within 2 months or so. So that's just sort of how that works. So stay motivated. You're not slower than someone else. Maybe there's an aspect of skateboarding that will become easier for you in the future. But when you start off, just be as patient as possible. There's a lot of kids making noise around me. I hate them, so I hate them. I just hate them all. Oh, what's up? How you doing? Hey, man. Aaron, nice to meet you. Absolutely.
My friend is a film, like a videographer.
Are you working security here?
Yeah, I work security.
Okay, cool.
Definitely don't film here because one
Right.
walk up to you and kick you off the property.
Gotcha. Man, I appreciate it. All right, yeah, you take care, man. Now, number 3 is be nice to security. Coincidentally, that was a security guard that came up to me, knew me from my videos, and was a fan of mine, which is insane how the world has turntabled. A lot of times skateboarders, before they're even skaters, will see the fight between cops, security guards, and skaters. Now, one of the biggest, most embarrassing mistakes you can make as a new skater is when you're around other experienced skaters and a security guard or a police officer come up and kick you guys out. If you speak up against the security guard, if you act like a jerk, every other skater there will hate you. So if you're going to break rules, be okay with security and cops telling you to leave and to obey them, I guess. Number 4, watch this video right here. It's 10 things you should never do at skate parks, and follow these because trust me, it's really easy to make people angry at skate parks if you are unaware. Number 5 is a better way to build relationships in skating, but never ask for free stuff. Skateboarding is a community, so the second that you ask someone for free stuff, you're sort of putting them in a different spectrum. You're asking them to sacrifice for you. So asking for free stuff definitely doesn't help with building relationships whatsoever. And they also say it doesn't hurt to ask, but I'll tell you this, in business and in skateboarding, it absolutely can. It can ruin that relationship, and they can always see you as that kid who's just gonna ask them for things. Number 6 is there is no right or wrong way to skateboard. So if you're a parent and you're used to seeing one way of skateboarding, don't just try to instill that way. Teach your kid creativity. That's what skateboarding is about. It's about finding the thing for you that works the best and is the most fun. So always remember that even pushing a certain way, even standing a certain way, if you ride upside down with your bare hands and that is the way you like to skate, then that is the right way to skateboard for you. Number 7 is a more practical tip, but it's don't leave your board in bad weather. Now, I don't mean just leaving it in the rain. I mean, don't leave it outside when it's super, super hot. If you sweat on your board and then you leave it in the sun, it will leave sunspots, which really make your grip tape look horrible. You can also leave it in the frozen weather and it'll make your trucks frozen, it'll make your board more hard. You're dealing with wood here, which at the end of the day is fragile, so try to bring your board inside. Make sure your board is avoiding being in sand, water, all of the elements that, I just thought about it. Treat your grip tape in your board like it's your own skin when it comes to weather. I guess you wouldn't be stepping all over your own skin, but just be careful with it. Now I know the title says 8 things, but this one is just a recommendation I thought of. Be the guy at the skate park with the skate tool and the wax. When you're at a skate park for more than an hour, 100% guaranteed somebody will say, anyone have wax? Anyone have a skate tool? Be the guy who has that because it'll start a conversation and then everybody else at the park will probably approach you for that later on. It can get kind of annoying, but at the same time, if you're trying to build a relationship with the people at the skate park, trying to make friends, it's kind of an easy way to do it. Now the last message is actually a message to parents. It's a rule that I think should be set in motion for parents. Don't be too hard on your kids. Do not coach your kids when it comes to skateboarding. I can tell you the perfect scenario right now. Nyjah Huston, best skater in the world. He had a coach dad. His dad made him do a certain amount of tricks before he could move on to do fun experimental tricks. He forced him to get out of school and just skate because he thought his son could have a good career in skating. But he was right. His kid is now the best skateboarder in the world. Here's the other side of the story. Nyjah Huston hates his dad. The results are clearly there, but you want to have a good relationship with your kid at the end of the day, and coaching him will cause him to not love the sport. It'll feel like the thing that he grew up having to do, rather than the fun, rebellious sport, activity, hobby, or whatever you want to call it, that it is. The scene of skateboarding is also rebellious in spirit. People usually get into it when they are trying to rebel and be different. In most cities, in California, it's so popular that it kind of is just another sport, but I feel like any other place in this country, if you're trying to skate, just don't coach your kids into it. There can possibly be a lucrative career in it, but it's very rare. If you want to be a coach, just teach them football or something that has a better chance of making a lot more money. If you are new to my channel, I typically do vlogs. I showcase the entire day, I go skateboarding, I show all the fun adventures throughout, but today, I'm sick. I've actually been sick for a couple of days now, so I'm trying to sort of unwind, relax. I'm about to go sit in Starbucks and just sort of like try to heal, and I'll edit and I'll do that stuff, but I'm trying to do daily videos right now. So I want you guys to see a video every single day, and sometimes just giving a video that gives advice or help in something like skateboarding, my favorite thing in the world, I feel like is a good thing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I'm out of breath, I'm talking a lot. Be sure to go down, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already, and tell me tips that you have found in skateboarding that you would recommend to people who are just starting off, kids who have never stepped on a board. What would you tell them? Would you say, hey, don't wear a helmet because that's stupid? Whatever advice that you want to pitch out there, I think it'll help people who are getting into skateboarding to find this video, to go down below and also find comments that could potentially help them. Oh my gosh, my mouth is just running. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Tune in tomorrow for probably a vlog, depending on how I feel. And yeah, guys, it's amazing having you here. Love you so much, progress daily, and keep killing it.